Welcome back to the Tea with Honey podcast. Mandi, I have so much to talk to you about this week.
I'm so excited to hear everything. And I came into this and I'm like, I have so many notes. I have so many things that I have done over the past couple of days. So I think we're just going to have to chit chat. We've got a lot to talk about.
I thought the same thing. I was like, ooh, we don't have a lot to talk about tonight. And then I was sitting here and I was like, wait, this. Oh, wait, this too. Oh, wait, this too. And so I more and more things just kept getting added to my list. So we have a lot. So do you want to start with your recap of last weekend, or do you want me to start?
No, I need to tell you. Okay. So from like a personal perspective, with my 2.5-year-old, she's at this phase where she is no longer napping. I am on day 4 of no naps right now, and everyone's a little bit cranky. Yeah. I don't really know how to handle this new transition, but
is that normal? Like, at what age do kids stop napping? Like, I feel like I napped until I was like 5.
I have no idea, but I wish it would go on forever.
Yeah.
And it's to the point where I rock her to put her down. So like she'll sit with me and she will fall asleep in my arms. And the second I put her down in bed, she will wake up and start crying.
Oh.
And I'm like, girl, I need this time. You need to rest. You're cranky. You're making me cranky right now. But I found her. She's still in a crib. And I found her on Facebook Marketplace, a new big girl bed.
Cute.
Oh my gosh, I saw it, and we're jumping from a crib to like a full bed, like the size full, right?
Yeah, we've had this discussion. I think that is wild. Like, that is wild to me.
You think so?
I slept in a twin bed until high school.
I did too. My first upgrade was in college. When we had a twin extra long bed. That was my
I think mine
next
was like,
step.
I think in like sophomore, junior year in high school, I got a full. I went from a twin to a full, sometime middle of high school.
The hard part is I'm tall, and in a twin bed, my feet are like at the end of it. And my husband's ridiculously tall too. And she's already in like size 5T clothes at 2.5 years old. Like, she is a big girl. And so we said, we're not buying her a toddler bed. We're just going to jump to a bigger bed. So it's not a queen. It's in between twin and queen. But it's this beautiful wood bed that has a canopy to it. It has this like really gorgeous wood canopy, and I can put little like canopy curtains. And that was a dream of mine as a little girl. I just wanted a canopy bed to feel like a princess, or like it was my own little space. And I'm so excited to give that to her. And like,
how do you feel like that will help the napping? Do you think it will help the napping or make the napping worse?
It's going to make everything worse.
I was going to say, it's not going to help. As a child, if I had a fun canopy bed, I would certainly not be sleeping in it. So
there's a 0% chance it's helping me.
I'm excited for the aesthetic purposes of her room. Yes. But for your sanity and the naps, I don't see that being something that is actually helpful.
No, absolutely not. This is honestly just like bad news all around. I'm just coming to terms with it. Yeah. But that was a really fun marketplace find for me, and it was a great price. So I was all about it. But what else did I do? Before I move off the topic of her, I should tell you, I had my first fiasco with my daughter getting into my makeup this weekend.
Oh, no.
And
makeup's not cheap.
It's not cheap. And this is something that I use basically every day and really like it. And I was gone. I was not home. And I got a text from my husband, and he said, hey, you might want to buy another one of these while you're out.
No.
And it was I was like, what do you mean? And it was one of my like lip tints, if you will. So like this red, rosy lip oil, whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
And he sent me a picture of her, and she is red all over the face. This girl took the wand and just
used it like a crayon.
Smothered that stuff all over her face. And not only
and
that.
it's a lip tint, not even just like a gloss.
Right. No, it's like a tint. And I don't know why he wasn't watching her or why she was doing this. She was in my bedroom with it. And so it's in my white carpet. It is in my bedding that 2 weeks ago I purchased and put on my bed. And it's on my side of the bed. It's on my side.
We just talked like 2 weeks ago about you getting new bedding.
Yes. And so this girl got it all over my new bedding on my side, right where my face goes. And it's on my furniture. It is everywhere. And this stuff does not come out. It does not come out. I've been scrubbing and I'm over it. I'm over it.
So it's not even just the cost of the lip tint itself, but it's the cost of new sheets.
Right.
New bedding, the chair.
Yep. My brand new duvet cover.
Not that you're going to pay to replace all of those things. Like you're just going to deal with having red lip tint on it, but still.
And it looks a little scary. Like, I mean, who wants red stains all over their carpet and stuff? Correct. And I'm like, this is really scary. And then it's smeared, like it was on her hand, obviously. So it's smeared down the side of our like TV stand in our room. And it's a mess. But you know what?
I need to see some pictures of the damage.
I will. We learned our lesson.
I need some photos of the crime scene.
Right.
I mean, crime scene photos and evidence, please.
I'll provide them. I'm a little salty about it still. I did use it as an excuse to go to the store and buy more. So
good.
That's okay. But so while I was gone, I was at the bookstore when all this happened. I took myself on Saturday to Barnes & Noble and I was like, I need some new books. And I always try to like go straight for the fantasy section or like thrillers. And I always tell myself, go ahead.
Pause. Is it fantasy or is it romance? Like is it Barnes & Noble?
Yes.
Okay. So like my Barnes & Noble, and I don't know if they're all the same, but like my Barnes & Noble has a fantasy section and then they have a romance section.
Yes.
So like Fourth Wing, not Fourth Wing. I don't know where Fourth Wing is. Usually up front
fantasy.
Somewhere. But like, yeah, fantasy. And then like all the Sarah J. Maas books are in fantasy.
Yes.
But then there's like the separate romance, which is like where like the Bridgerton books are, you know? So is yours that way too?
Yes.
Okay.
That's where you literally read my mind. I tell myself I am a fantasy reader. No, I am a true romance reader. I don't know who I thought I was kidding. And
no, but you like Fourth Wing, you like Sarah J. Maas.
Yes.
But it's okay to say you read those books for the romance in them.
For the spice.
That's
the only
totally
reason
fine.
why I read them.
Yeah.
So I was like, there's nothing here for me. I'm gonna go to the romance section. That's where I belong. And I was laughing at myself because I kind of realized my process of picking out a new book if it's not solely based off of a recommendation.
Yeah.
And I realized I do not go for the light pink, like with cute little hearts or like love letters on it. I'm going for the books that are like black.
Yes.
With like a really scary face on it.
Yes. Or like vines or like a throne or I totally know what you mean.
On the front, yes.
I totally know what you mean. Yeah. My Barnes & Noble kind of has them separated where like there's the pink romance books and there's the black romance books. And like it's a distinct and I'm like, okay, well, I don't want anyone looking at me in the black romance book section, but that's like where I want to be.
People keep walking by me and I'm like, I'm just going to be shameless. Think what you want. And I had my little basket. And the way that I determined which books I was interested in was I take the book and I just do that little like card flip. Like I just really quickly flip through. And whichever book I see the most raunchy words, I'm like, you're coming home. That's the one I'm taking right here. And at one point, I had like 4 books in my hand, all looking very, very suspicious. And people kept walking by, and I was like, I'm not walking out of here with all 4 of these. So I picked my 2, and I brought home 2 new books.
Do you know what they're called?
Yeah. Do you want me to say them, though?
Yeah, I don't care.
You really? You're going to let me say them?
Yeah.
Okay, listen. So
because I don't know what they're about yet. It's because I don't know what they're about, probably.
Fair.
If I knew,
okay, fair.
So just you get it out before I know.
Okay. And if you've already read one of these, I guess just like don't comment.
Okay.
The first one I got is called The Ritual. Okay. And this one has like a masked man on the front.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
I haven't read that one. I haven't read it, but I've heard of it. Haven't read it, but I've heard of it. Good.
And then the next one I got, which this was like a big recommendation for me. A lot of people said great things about this one. Haunting Adeline.
Oh, I read that.
I'm kind of scared to read that one.
I'm
kind of scared, but I'm excited.
I read that one.
I'm so excited.
No, trigger warnings for that one times a million.
Yes.
But I don't know about The Ritual. I haven't read that one.
That one looks more tame. Okay. I guess I shouldn't say more tame. Maybe. There's no trigger. No, there are trigger warnings.
I'm sure there are.
There are. So I guess trigger warning.
If it's a romance book with a black cover, probably.
With a man in a mask that is chasing people. Yeah. I don't know, but I'm into it, and I think it's going to be really fun to read. So that was my Saturday. And then
I want to know your thoughts on both of them, because one of them obviously I've read and I want to hear your thoughts. And then the other one I haven't read. So if it's good, let me know.
Absolutely. I now unfortunately I can see my stack of dark books waiting for me to be read. And now I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8.
That's okay.
Oh my gosh.
That's okay. That's a fun TBR.
It's a really fun TBR. And let me tell you something. I romanticized the heck out of my night that night.
Can I just interject here and be like, you are never one. If I'm like, let's FaceTime, let's do this, let's do this. Like, I don't think in the past 10 years you have ever said to me no. Like, if I ask you to do something, you like, if I were to say to you right now, like, hey, will you fly down to go to a bookstore with me tomorrow? You'd be like, yeah. Let me check Delta flights. Yeah. Like, if I could ask you to do the stupidest thing and you would show up. And I asked you to play a game with me. And you said,
you did.
I'm not going to reply.
I ignored you.
I ignored
you, I think, for the first time in 10 years.
You never do that. And Mr. Teddy, because like I was trying to get you to play Fortnite with me and Mr. Teddy and one of his besties. And usually like a group game, you'd be like, yeah. And you just ignored me. And I'm not saying that I don't deserve it, because like I ignore you every day. But like, I'm not saying I don't deserve it.
Do you hear what you just said?
I do ignore you every day. But at least I accept it. I know I do. But it's not typical behavior for you. So... And it is typical. It's expected out of me. And so Mr. Teddy was like, have you heard back from Mandi? Like, is she going to play with us? And I was like, no, she's ignoring me. And it was like the weirdest thing. Like, no, she's ignoring me. It was so strange. So anyway, all that to say, yes, you really romanticized. You can continue Saturday.
Now. For the record, I did end up getting back to you a few hours later and saying no. I'm having a night to myself.
No.
I was home alone, and I got my daughter down for bed. And shocker, I poured myself a glass of moonshine. And I mean, I feel like we've talked about it for the past month straight. I love that
mint chocolate chip moonshine has just become like a staple in your household now. What are you going to do when you run out of it?
I was thinking about it because I actually cracked my butter pecan, and I need to see if I can order it online. Is that allowed?
You can. They might even sell it it's like sold a lot of places. They might even sell it at a grocery store near you, wherever they sell liquor.
Gorgeous. I'll go to the liquor store
sell
or something.
Liquor. Yeah.
Okay. I poured myself a glass of butter pecan, and I have this bag of Godiva chocolates, and I grabbed a bunch of them, put them in a little like dessert dish, and I grabbed my book and I lit a candle and I read my books in silence. I actually turned on my white noise machine, so I had like some background distraction. And that was it. And it was gorgeous. It was a wonderful day and night.
That's good. Especially after 4 straight days of no naps, which like, then I don't know, you might have gotten a nap that day, but
nope, sure didn't.
So
that was day 1 of my streak.
Okay.
Yeah, that was day 1. But it was wonderful and it was relaxing. Did I feel guilty? Because in the back of my mind, I was like, I really want to be doing something with Teddy right now. Mm-hmm. But I was like, I really also want to read.
No, we'll get you to. I think you'll have fun. I was gonna have you play Fortnite just because Mr. Teddy like really wanted to play Fortnite, and he's like, you should play, and I'm like, no, I don't like. I'm not good at Fortnite. Like I played it like years ago, but I like if I get shot at, I'm like, I'm getting the shoots, and I run and hide. Like I'm not good at Fortnite. So
I don't know anything about Fortnite.
But it's like fun to just like you all jump in together, and for the only part that I like about Fortnite is like one, you get to like. Okay, I said the only thing and then I'm making a list. But like one, you get to like sit and chat with people. Like you are a team. So there's like 4 people on a team.
Like keyboard chats or like call
chats?
No,
like vocal, like headboard, like chat. So you would be like sitting at your desk listening to me talk just like you are right now, except there'd be 4 of us chatting. So that's really fun. I like just like, it's just fun to like catch up and chat. But then like you dive into the world, everybody jumps off of this like flying bus, airplane thing, whatever, you jump in, and then you all are like, have nothing in your pockets. There's nothing. And you got to like start from scratch, and you got to like run around and try to find like these magical chests to get weapons out of them. And so that's the only part I like is like rummaging through the little like treasure chests to see which weapons I can get. And I always like want to get specific weapons because they're good. And then I will never use them. I'm like,
interesting.
Ha, 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 I got this really good gun. And then I'm like, too bad I'll never shoot it.
What's the purpose?
I don't know. It's just fun to get it. It's just like the chase. The chase of it's fun. No, occasionally I'll try, but I'm not good.
That's interesting. I have a really hard time in my brain separating, and no one get mad at me for saying this. Minecraft and Fortnite are like one of the same to me because I'm not like well versed in them, where like they are almost the same thing in my brain. And I feel like I just need to play both to understand.
Yeah. So different. Minecraft is very like design based, and like you build and like you harvest and you do go out and like get things, but it's like a long game. Like you do little bits at a time. It's more like a paleo where you like go out and harvest, and then you use the stuff that you harvest to like build up your place and like decorate. And Fortnite is a game where you go in and I am, again, not good at Fortnite, but like most of the time a match lasts like, for me, 5 minutes because I die. But it's just like they're quick little rounds. So like if you make it to the end, like a round I think can last like 20, 30 minutes or something. I don't know.
What?
Yeah. So it's like at longest, that's how long they are. So like you run around and get all this stuff, and then it's like, oh, okay, we died. But that's fine, because then the part that I like is running around finding stuff again. So I'm like, oh, well, I died. Now I get to run around and find stuff again.
Find things. That's interesting.
But it's like fun to like run around, and I could be like, Mandi, there's a chest right here. Or Mandi, there's this for you. I'll drop this for you. And so that part is fun. But anyway.
Okay. I think,
it's just like a fun activity to do together. But it's not something you like build towards, really.
I vow to you that next time you ask me to play, I will not say no.
Okay.
Okay? You have
You need
my
to
word.
download it. You need to download it. But
I will. I will download it. I promise.
It's just a goofy thing. Like it's a goofy thing that like you just laugh a lot, and it's like, oh, Teddy died again. Better go heal her up. Oh boy. Teddy died again. Better go heal her up. Like I'm never good. Like the only thing I've ever done in Fortnite, because again, I'm not good at like shooting, is carrying all of the like med supplies. Like I get all the Band-Aids and they'll be like, Teddy, you got a med kit over here? Teddy, you got Band-Aids? And I'm like, yep.
Oh my God. So is it like Call of Duty, do you think?
I don't know. I've never played Call of Duty. But it's like, it's a battle royale. So basically like what it means is that I think it's 100 people, like 100 IRL people all fall into the map together. And it's like the Hunger Games. It's like you kill each other until there's one person left. That's the name of the game. Or if you are playing in like squads, which was like 4 people, which is
Yeah.
like what we would do. It's whoever like you try to get your team to the end. So like the last 4, the team of last
Okay.
team of 4 wins. So it's like you got to
Okay.
like eliminate all the other teams. But it's super cartoony. Like the
Okay.
Fortnite graphics, like I'm sure you're familiar with them. But
I've
they're like
seen,
almost,
yeah.
they're almost like Palea-esque. Like you
Okay.
shoot somebody, there's no blood, there's no gore. It's just like
Perfect.
it's like super cartoony.
Okay. So I'm thinking like Fall Guys, but with weapons in a way.
Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I could be into that. Okay, I promise you. Next time you play, I will join you.
And I'm not promising you're going to love it. I'm not
That's okay.
promising you're going to love it because I don't love it, but I think it'd be really fun. Like, I don't love the game itself. I would never like whip out Fortnite and start playing it by myself. But I think it's like a fun game to play in groups when no one's taking themselves too seriously.
I love it. Okay,
Yeah.
you have my word. I will play with you next time, and I would like to issue a formal statement of apology for standing you up on Saturday night for my book boyfriends.
Then I will issue an apology for ignoring you for every day that I do.
Forever.
I will not promise you that it won't continue to happen though. Sorry.
I can handle it. I've been handling it for 10 years, so
10
we're
years.
good. We're good.
We're good.
That was my weekend, so now
Okay.
you have a lot to tell me, and I'm curious.
I do. So and I don't know if I've told you this already. I told you, I think, a part of it, but we babysat for a friend on Thursday night.
Yes.
And I realized that I may not be cut out for children
Oh?
because before we went over to said friend's house to watch said toddler, I was like, oh, I had just gotten off of stream. We only had like an hour before we had to leave. And so I was like, I'm going to go outside and play with the dogs. Cause like they'd been in the office with me all afternoon, all morning, all afternoon, like all day. And then they were going to get locked in the house because we were going to be gone from like 6 until midnight. So I was like, I'm going to go out and play ball with them. So I went out in the backyard, played ball with the dogs, and just wore them out. They were both like panting, like coming inside, just panting. And Mr. Teddy was like, okay, we got to go. Like, we got to go. We got to be there as quickly as possible. Like, we were asked to be there at 6, but like they want us to be there a little bit earlier. So like, let's go. We got to go. So I was like, okay, fed the dog supper, left.
Okay.
I remember as soon as we get in the car that you are not supposed to feed dogs right before or after they exercise because it can cause their stomachs to like flip. It can cause like a bloating and then a flip of their stomach, which kills a lot of dogs. And so, yeah, it's more common in large dogs. So especially like Great Danes, etc. But it can happen in like a lot of large breed dogs. It can happen in smaller dogs too, but it's more common in like larger breed dogs. So you're not supposed to feed your dogs right before, like within like 30 minutes prior to strenuous exercise or like immediately after. Like give them like 30, 45 minutes after exercise to feed them. Because like, yeah. So anyway, because of like the airflow and the bloating and yeah. So their dogs' bellies can flip and it's like dangerous and can kill them. So I get in the car, we're headed there, and I was like, they were like barely breathing as they sucked down their food because it's so out of breath from running.
Right.
And I was like, I can't do this. The whole time we were babysitting, she was fine. Angel, totally fine. Not an angel. I mean, she was a toddler. But like, it was fine. We handled it totally fine. Like, that gave me confidence. Yeah, I could handle being a parent.
Right.
But I was so worried about these dogs the entire time. Like, I literally was like, I was like about to be like, Mr. Teddy, you stay here. I'm going to drive home and check on the dogs because I was so stressed out. So for me, it's like, if I get that anxious and like worried and I have that much anxiety over the health of my dogs, how bad is it going to be when I have a child?
I can confirm it's pretty bad. It can be pretty bad sometimes.
I'm going to be scared this child's going to die at all times.
Yes, that's basically the whole first year of parenthood.
I don't know if I can handle it.
There are medications for it. There are doctors who will help you. And there are so many other parents who think that exact same way of like, her nose is running. Is she okay? Like, yeah, she's okay. It's okay. It's going to be fine. So I think you kept the toddler alive and well, and you dealt with her. The worries will remain. Were the boys okay? I'm assuming they are.
They're fine. But I literally, we walked in the house and I was like, we pulled up into the house and I was like looking for both of their heads in the window and I only saw Rowan's head and I was like, where's Miles?
No.
Where's Miles?
No.
Where's Miles' head? He was fine. He was just it was like midnight and he was like, I'm not getting up.
No, I'm being Sir Miles and I'm just gonna relax.
So anyway, that was that story.
Wow.
Friday I streamed and then had like a super productive afternoon. I had like a long list of things I wanted to get done and I actually got I got like everything done on my list that I wanted to get done Friday. So I just had a really good productive like Friday evening. Or Friday like afternoon.
Yeah. Friday
evening, Mr. Teddy got home from work and I had, with the help and contribution of friends through my Throne wish list, some money contributed towards a new record player, which is something that we have been wanting for a long time.
You have been talking about that.
We have a large collection of like vinyls that we just haven't been able to touch. So we went to Best Buy and got an Audio-Technica record player, which has been highly recommended to me in terms of like, this is a good one that is not like a suitcase record player, but that isn't wildly expensive.
Right. Okay. So a good middle ground.
Yeah. Like a really good middle ground. So we got one of those. We got some speakers for it and brought it home. Guess what the first thing we listened to was?
I know exactly what you listened to. I know 100% what record you put on first.
What?
The Stardew Valley record.
The Stardew Valley record.
1,000,000%. Like,
yes.
That is so fitting.
Can I tell you, though? So we listened to Stardew Valley. It was fine. We listened to a couple records. Like, Mr. Teddy put on some, like, weird, like, classical thing he had bought for 99 cents at, like, a store. I don't know.
Okay. But Stardew Valley, was it, like, just gorgeous?
Fabulous. Stunning.
Ugh, I can imagine.
Stunning. It was so good. So then because I said, what do you want to listen to first? And he goes, not Taylor Swift.
Of course.
I was like, of course he's going to give me saltiness over Taylor Swift.
Right.
So I was like, fine. So we put Stardew Valley on first. Totally fine. It was a good middle ground. It is his favorite, but I also like it too. So I said, fine. So anyway, a couple vinyls in, a couple records in, I was like, let's listen to the Midnights vinyl. And I was like, you want to know what? Because I bought it on our wedding day. I was like, this is true. I woke up on our wedding day and I bought this vinyl and like I pre-ordered this vinyl. And the only reason I even got to see Taylor in concert was because of this vinyl. Like, this is a very special record for me.
Yes.
So I put it on. It's all scratched up.
What do you
mean? I've never
mean?
listened to it. It literally just skips. And Mr. Teddy just looks at me and starts laughing. And I was like,
no.
What the heck? And so I am heartbroken. The vinyl that like means the most to me, that like I bought on our wedding day, has this like fun story behind it. Like, you were laying in bed next to me
right
when I
to you
ordered it. And I'm like, it is, so I'm gonna have to get a new one. Which is fine. Like, I'll order a new one. But
keep the case. I'm
like,
yeah. That is such a bummer. So what did you put on instead after that?
Nothing. I said, heck it. I'm going to bed. I was pissed.
I would be pissed too. I think the Stardew Valley one is so perfect. I think one of my absolute favorite things about staying with you guys, like on my trips coming down to visit you, is you could still be sleeping or you could be upstairs doing something, getting dressed.
It's always when I'm sleeping.
Yes. I will go downstairs. I'm an early riser usually, and Mr. Teddy will be down there. We'll turn on Stardew Valley, and he'll be outside like watching birds, and we'll go sit on the back porch with the dogs, and him and I will go bird watch and listen to Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
And that is like my ultimate piece, is like being at your house, drinking coffee with Mr. Teddy on your back
Watching the
porch.
birds.
You're not even
Yeah.
a part of it, to be
No,
honest
I'm still
with
in
you.
bed.
You're still in bed or you're in the shower and we're out there having
Yeah.
a great time watching
Yeah.
birds. So I'm really, really happy that you got your new record player because I know that your old suitcase one sat in your living room and never got used. So I think this is
No.
a really amazing thing for you guys.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. So we did that.
Good.
I spent most of the weekend after that. It was like, again, Friday was super productive. We got the record player. That was like my fun little like vice. We like did something fun. We spent a little bit of money. And then all weekend I spent working on Mellow Teddy stuff. When I got Teddy mail done and Amiibo cards done, and I just worked all weekend.
Ugh.
But again, like I worked all weekend, but it's just tough to be like, oh, I worked all weekend when like
It's like fun
I had
stuff.
fun. Yeah.
Right. It's fun stuff.
So it wasn't like time to like relax, which I think I need to make sure that I'm prioritizing and like making sure I do as well. But I did have a lot of fun. And I will say, leading into like the final portion of my weekend was we started using the Finch app.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
We started using the Finch app, which has been good. It's like a mental health, like, it's like a little like to-do list for yourself, but it helps prioritize the things that like you want to like place more focus on and whatever. So like one of mine was like do something. One of mine every day is do something that makes you happy, because I spend a lot of time. One, I don't consider scrolling through TikTok something that makes me happy. And like, I feel like I'm either working on something or I'm scrolling on TikTok.
Right.
And like, that doesn't make me happy. Like, I want to put my phone down and play Dreamlight Valley on my Steam Deck. That would make me happy. Or like, literally baking cookies or something, like doing something that makes me happy and not just scrolling on my phone. So it's been good. And like, if I get to the end of the night and my do something that makes me happy hasn't been checked off, I usually will go, I'll pull out Dreamlight Valley and play for a little bit. And I've been doing that. And I've been having so much fun. And I'm glad I'm prioritizing like at least 20 minutes to myself.
Yeah. I think that's
so that's been good.
I'm happy. So I got your invite to the app. And so for anyone who doesn't know, it's Finch, right? Like a bird, the finch. And you basically, it's like a phone Tamagotchi almost, where you have this little like pet and you taking care of yourself, like drinking water, brushing your teeth, helps take care of this little animal that you have. And so Teddy and she invited me to the app. And so we're friends and our little birds are friends. And as you do things to take care of yourself, your bird grows and you can buy it clothes and goes in the forest. It's really cute. And I have a little widget for it now on my phone next to my Duolingo widget.
Same.
And so now I'm like really stressed because I have the finch.
2 things to do.
And then the owl,
Put Duolingo on your finch.
Wow.
I did.
I haven't thought about that. That's a wonderful idea.
Because it's doing something for yourself, you know, like it's
right.
not just a game you're playing, like it's helping you learn a language. So it is something you're doing to like better yourself. And it's something that throw it on there. I did. I put Duolingo as a task, as like a repeat task every day on my finch. And when I do it, I get to like mark it off.
I need to do that. Let me tell you, today was my 26th day.
Your streak?
Duolingo, 26 days in a row.
Let me see. I looked at mine today.
Hard.
I know.
I'm really kind of struggling right now.
I'm on day 593.
I just can't even wrap my mind around it because I'm at like day 26. And that to me is a lot.
Like today I was in the Walmart like checkout line and the line was so long. So I was like, might as well do my Duolingo.
Oh my gosh.
And of course I turn it on and the very first thing was like, je ne sais quoi, ba-da-da. It just screamed at me in the Walmart line. And everyone was looking at me like, what the heck?
What is this?
But I'm at the point now where I had to say like, I'm like today, like my lesson was like, trying to talk about like I am more than this or I am less than this or we are equal in this, and so like we are the same height or she is more rich than I am or I am more rich than she is or like that. And it's like, man, I didn't think I'd get this
No,
Complicated.
That's intense. I'm on my third section. Tomorrow will be starting a new section, which is introducing yourself to someone. And I just finished, I don't even know what the last section was. Tell me why all I learned was like, he is a cool lawyer. No, that was section 1 is saying sushi and green tea. Section 2 is saying he is a cool lawyer. That is a cool teacher. She's a cool student. And I'm like, yeah, because that's what I need to know how to say. That's like really important for me. And I also then, because it's Japanese, you have to learn how to write the characters too. And I'm familiar with doing some of that from Chinese, but I'm like, listen, I'm doing this while I'm doing about 100 other things. I don't have the brain power to like learn to read, write, and speak. And half the time when it's like, oh, say this sentence, I have a screaming toddler behind me who's wrecking my scores. And I'm like, shh. Tone it down. I have to say something. And it's like, it's not easy.
Yeah. No.
So she's struggling, but we're doing it. And I can say some things.
That's good.
Yeah. If you want to know if someone's cool, I can tell you.
I'd appreciate that. I'm glad that if we go to Japan, you can tell me that's a cool lawyer.
And be like, he's cool.
Yeah. He's a really cool lawyer. He's not just a lawyer. He's a cool lawyer.
He's a cool lawyer.
I lost my train of thought. No clue. Did it ever happen to you where you're like going to say something and then just
a brain fart?
She's gone.
We were talking Duolingo and you were in. Okay, well,
you
know what?
You got it? I remembered. Yep, good. It came back. The spark is back. Do you ever, like, if you are in a situation, like this happens to me a lot, like when I'm traveling and doing my Duolingo, like if I'm in the airport or something, you can hit the, like, can't talk right now, and it just, like, won't make you talk for, like, 50. It won't make you talk for that lesson.
Oh, I haven't clicked that button.
Yeah,
I see
if you do that,
I'm like, well.
Yeah, if you do that or like can't listen right now, like if you're somewhere that like you can't listen, which I do sometimes because I have started doing my Duolingo lessons like while I sit and wait for my Pilates class to start. And a lot of the times I don't want my French blaring through the whole Pilates studio because everybody's like really quiet. And so I'll be like, can't listen right now. So then I just like do lessons where I only like whisper into my phone. I'll be like, je ne sais quoi. Like whisper into my phone. Or
what does that mean?
Just like the typing ones. Je ne sais quoi means I don't know.
Je ne sais quoi. I like that. I like that. Okay.
Or like shortened, like je ne sais quoi is like the proper way to say it, but they would say like je ne sais quoi. Anyway, so you can like do it where you can just kind of like whisper or just not, I can't talk right now. And then it will say, okay, we won't ask you talking questions for like 15 minutes. And like, I'm always through a lesson within 15 minutes. So
it takes like 2 minutes. I mean, they're quick.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad you're doing it. I'm really impressed that you've stayed committed.
Thank you. I don't know that I sound great speaking Japanese. Like you speaking French is
awful.
No, but it's like a romance language, right? Like it sounds good. I'm like, kakoi, like screaming, and that means cool. And I love that Duolingo has different types of voices and people and personalities where it's like the really mean girl saying it, but half of them are super peppy about how they're speaking. And so I feel like I have to replicate their enthusiasm. And so in public, I'm like screaming these words.
I literally whisper most of the time. Like I was in Walmart today and I was listening. I always just like pull my phone up to my ear to listen to it. Or like I'll just pull my phone up to like the microphone and I'll pull my mouth up to the microphone and like whisper into it. And so I was doing my talking lessons today in the Walmart checkout line and I just was whispering into my phone. It works.
I yell because I feel like I have to match I get that
their energy. Yeah.
And it's like it's always someone really excited. So
I get that.
I'm gonna keep going with it. I am like there's some days where I just want to delete the app because I'm like, this is too much. I'm just trying to get through my days.
I have faith. You've got this. But it's something you're doing for yourself, you know?
And it's fun. Yeah, I just need to use it. I need to like make some friends who speak Japanese who I can like say. I don't even know how to say, hi, how are you yet? Like, we really are not there yet.
I'm going on 2 years and I haven't used it. Bonjour, ça va?
Bonjour. How is that?
It was great. Bonjour, ça va
means... How do
hello,
I say
how are
my
you?
name is Mandi?
Je m'appelle Mandi.
Je m'appelle Mandi.
Mandi. Isn't it
Thank
like
you.
weird? Like Mandi doesn't
Je
sound
m'appelle-
French.
Je
Je
m'appelle
m'appelle Mandi.
Mandi. Mandi.
Je suis grande, which means you are tall. Which means
Okay, I
I
was
am
gonna
tall.
say, that was
Tu es
mean.
grande.
Je suis grand. Just what?
Grande. Like grand with an E at the end.
Je
Grande.
suis grand.
That's how you say I am tall.
I already forgot how to say my name is Mandi.
Je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle. I don't know how to say it yet in Japanese. I can say it in Chinese from that, but 我叫 Mandi. Actually, my Chinese name, so my
Mandi.
Chinese name was Mei Ling. So I'd say 我叫 Mei Ling.
Cute.
Isn't that cute? It's kind of
is
cute.
cute.
So
That is cute.
Duolingo's been fun. FinChap has been fun. So thank you for inviting me to that
You're
this
welcome.
weekend. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
that was fun. That was fun. Okay,
Yes.
tell me, I see on our list here, Tamagotchis.
Yes.
What is more?
Yes. Yes. Listen. So in Tamagotchi news, they have re-released Connections as of like a couple months ago, right? And
Okay, pause. Connections are the
paused.
ones that you can...
connect.
Okay.
Like they're the ones with the small little antenna on the side and you can connect them together. So
You have a lot of connections.
So, yes, this is where it gets tricky. The Connections were like the next phase after the original, just the plain little egg. And then
Okay.
the Connections were the first like infrared. I don't know if that's a technology. That just came to mind. But they connect and you can invite people over, for lack of like a better way to describe this. And
Okay.
then from then on, like you could connect them all.
Okay, but
You know what I mean?
I'm like thinking of your Taylor Swift collection. You have a bunch that look like they have a chimney on them.
Yes. So
And those are
connections,
connections?
and then there's like there's like up to versions like 6. So there's
Okay.
like V1, V2, V3, V4, V5. And so there's different families where the antennas grow bigger. They have a ball on it, a star on it, a roof. I'm obsessed. I'm
Yes, yes,
obsessed
yes.
with those.
Okay.
So-
you have a lot of the chimney ones.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
obsessed. So get this. There are new shell designs being re-released right now, and they have been released for pre-order in other countries, but in the US, Bandai is releasing some of the like most coveted designs of these. So one of
ones that
them-
people have and are reselling for wild amount of money.
Yep, and based off of original ones that you can no longer get unless you want to pay a lot. So one of them being, it's called Melon Soda, and it's this like teal blue with like bubbles and almost like a boba teacup on it, and it's just a very
Ooh.
highly coveted design. And they're teasing us because if you go on Amazon, Tamagotchi, Bandai, whatever, they have their own page on Amazon,
Yeah.
and it shows that you can pre-order them, but they're not available yet. So you can't even like put them in your cart to pre-order, and then they'll randomly like start allowing it. So you just have to hope that you get them before
At the right
pre-orders
time.
sell out. Yes. So the melon soda has not started yet, but there is one original one that is so stinking cute. It's called the Tama Picnic, and it's literally like a picnic blanket design with all these cute
That's
little
adorable.
characters. So I pre-ordered that one.
And so these are for, you're never going to play these. These are just
No.
for like collection. Yeah.
I don't even know if I'll open the box of these. And there's a ton of designs that are coming out. I like Tamagotchis because of the designs that I like. I don't want
Yeah.
all of them. I want the ones that I really like. To me,
Yeah.
the art is the fun of them. I will
Just like
probably,
Pokemon cards. You're not like,
Yes.
I need every Pokemon card in existence. You're like, I just want the ones I like.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
I think to me, it's like the shell. So the shell being like the exterior
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
paint on them. That is my favorite part of them.
The physical Tamagotchi, not the
Correct.
like, game.
And the gameplay, like, I mean, you all know my thoughts on that. But speaking of which, they also announced a new Uni,
Really?
Tamaverse ticket. So a new DLC for the Tamagotchi Unis, which you can buy on Amazon. They have, so if you go to the ticket shop online, they have essentially like DLCs that you can buy. They're like $6 each, and that allows you to go within your device to these worlds, and they're all different themes. So the one that is coming, it's called Fairy Tale Library, and I'm obsessed.
That sounds like
I'm
right up
obsessed.
your alley.
Right. So it's like there's new items, there's new games, there's new toys your pet can play with, and new outfits and characters. And it looks like it's all based off of like Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Hansel and Gretel, Little Red Riding Hood.
Okay. And I can't. So it's a new DLC. It's not a new physical Tamagotchi.
No physical Tamagotchi.
Okay. So I could just download that and play it on my current one. Okay.
Yes. So anyone who has the Uni device, however you want to pronounce it, you can go onto the like ticket website. Just type in Tamaverse ticket, and you can pull up every single DLC. You can play one at a time, but you can keep the code for it. And you enter the code on your device, and then your little person can go into that realm and play the games and download this stuff. And it's really, really fun. So I'm excited for that.
Do you know, here's a question. So like I know when you buy the DLC code, you typically get like 2 or 3 of them.
Yes.
If I were to like play, like I typed in a code for my Angel Festival, and I'm like the Tamagotchi I have right now is currently like an Angel Festival one. If I were to move over and do like the Fairy Tale one, and then I wanted to go back to the Angel one, would I be able to use my existing code, or would I have to use like my number 2 of 3?
That's a great question. I don't know.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I wonder if that's why they sell it with 3.
It could be. I know that if you buy the items, you keep them through the generation. Yeah. So it's like, it's just the different games that you could play, I think. But I can't imagine, like, when you buy the DLCs, you essentially get like a login, and you have an account to this website that keeps track of all these DLCs. So I would assume maybe they would track it through that code, or like through your device, because they are Wi-Fi enabled devices.
That's what I was wondering, if it was like, okay, well, we recognize that this DLC has been on this device before. So yeah, I don't know.
So I'm wondering if you can put the code into the same device,
or not a huge deal at $6, get a new one and get 3 more codes. But
exactly. So I'm really excited about that. It's coming soon, but between all the pre-orders, they all start coming out in December and January. So I'm just like every single day uploading or reloading, whatever, Amazon to see which ones are up and available.
That's
I got
awesome.
the picnic, and I'm waiting for
exciting.
that melon soda.
Boba.
I need to get that one. So
well, keep me updated. I'm excited to see if you do get it.
Fingers crossed. Otherwise, it's going to sell out, and then I will never have it. So
I know.
Okay,
let's talk about another game that you were obsessed with that is coming out.
So many fun things.
So Animal Crossing announced, this was a couple months ago, that they were going to be sunsetting Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, meaning that like they were going to stop putting out updates, that the game would essentially be shutting down. However, they like hinted that it wouldn't be going away forever. And we officially know what that means. Animal Crossing Pocket Camp Complete will be launching December 3rd.
Yep.
At a price of $9.99. I did hear, and I don't know if this is true or if you read this, that it's going to be $20 next year.
Yep, correct.
They're going to increase the price? Okay.
January 31st in 2025, it's going to go up to $19.99. So if you have any
interest,
any desire, just buy it.
Yes. And I definitely will.
Yes. Yeah. It's fun. What I love that I didn't know would happen is if you have played Pocket Camp, so it's an app on your phone, and you purchase the new app essentially, and you pay money, you transfer all of your data into this new app. So you can keep any items you've paid for. You can keep all your friendships with any of the villagers that you had. And for anyone who doesn't know what Pocket Camp is, it is essentially like you are you're like a campsite manager, and you have this plot of land that you can decorate, invite Animal Crossing villagers to. There's certain events you can play and different like things to do in this little world, fishing, bug catching, tournaments. And so all that like, you're not going to lose anything, which I love. I think that's great because it was
Yeah.
around for 7 years. And
you played a lot.
Yeah. People put in work for that.
Right. And a lot of real money. Because I will say, like, you played a lot, and I know you spent some money on it.
Yeah.
And I played, but not much. And I think what turned me off was the microtransactions.
Yep. There were so many.
There were so many. And I think that's what turned me off from really getting into it. And so I'm really excited that this is coming out because it's no microtransactions.
None.
And
Not
so I
at
think
all.
it's going to give me a lot more incentive to like want to play, you know?
Yes. The microtransactions helped you get these tickets that essentially you could buy fortune cookies with that gave you certain, like a chance. It's almost like a Zeki coin, if you will. You get a chance at certain furniture items, and it's kind of hard to get the best furniture items in a set, but
like
you're spending money. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so you, like, if you enjoy decorating and you want the items, you just keep spending money to get them.
Yeah.
And eventually I stopped playing too, because you can't just do that forever for this little phone game. So right now on December 3rd, you pay $9.99. You never have to pay a microtransaction. And then you just get these coins and tickets within the game, which will be great. And they're keeping all of the content that the game had for the past 7 years, which is awesome. And they are also going to be introducing new events and festivals and items up until like October of 2025. And then there's no new content for it. It's just going to be the same things that we've seen before, which is cool. So I'm glad that they're at least like creating this new platform, giving us some new stuff, but then just continuing the game for people who have loved it.
Absolutely.
So I'm excited. It's going to be really fun.
I think I'll get more into it now than I did before. So
totally.
I'm excited. Yeah.
And it's a very basic, like, it's not as in depth as the other Animal Crossing games. I mean, it is a phone app, but it was fun. And it's just like, if you're bored in the Walmart or grocery store line, you can go check in and talk to your villagers.
Yes.
And it's cute. So it's just a fun, like, little thing to have in your phone, but it's not like this massive game. So I think $9.99 for it, it's perfect. It'll be great. Yeah. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I am too. I was excited when I heard that. I think there's a lot of people in like the cozy games community who are excited about it. So I think that'll be good.
It'll be fun.
We have just been fed by like good cozy game news this week.
I know
we had on Tuesday the Disney Dreamlight Valley showcase, which essentially is like a live stream of this is what's coming in Dreamlight Valley for the next year. And so as someone who I'm very much like Dreamlight Valley is what I'm playing in my downtime. Like that is my off-stream game. I'm playing it. Like I said, my Finch is telling me to do something for yourself. And like, I have been Dreamlight Valley. Like, I just want to play a little bit of Dreamlight Valley. And I don't play a lot, like no more than like an hour a day at most, even on the weekends. Like I've been busy, but like, it has been my like, oh, it feels good to get back into it. And like the familiar characters. And so I've really been liking it again. And so I was really excited about this showcase and could not be more excited. Did you watch any of the showcase?
Listen. I did not when it happened. I watched it today and I don't know what enamored me by it, but I went on Steam. I bought Dreamlight Valley.
No, you did not. Did you buy it's on sale. Did you get the DLC?
It's on sale.
Yeah, it's on sale.
Okay, can I ask you a question? I was on Steam. This was probably like 2 hours ago as I was like waiting to record the podcast with you. And it was on sale for like $40 maybe. And I got
it's $40. You'll get the base game and the DLC for $40.
Which DLC?
It's called A Rift in Time. So there's only one DLC right now.
I think I did get that.
Yeah,
I think I got that.
If you paid $40, yes.
Because I didn't get the base game. I got the next whatever it was.
Yeah. Okay. Then it should come with the DLC because the base game is on sale right now for like half off, I think. So the base game might have only been like 20 or something.
Yes. So it was. And I was like, you know
24 or
what? I'm
something.
going to do it.
And then with the DLC, because usually the base game is 40 and usually the DLC is 40. So it's usually 80 for both. But the base game is on sale right now enough that like whatever, you basically get both games for the price of one. And so the base game is great. The DLC was great. Like, I think it was a lot of additional content. Like, I think it's well worth the money.
Okay. And it's a separate item on the menu, right? So like after I bought it.
It's all one game. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay. So I opened the game and I started, again, my favorite part of starting a new game is character creation. Yeah. I absolutely live for it.
Disney is so cute. Gosh, you get to make the cutest characters.
I was in the middle of doing her little lipstick and picking the colors and you said, I'm ready. And I was like, ugh. And I clicked escape and I didn't save my progress.
No.
So I'm going to remake my girl and
you can
start
make them
my little
so
valley.
Cute in Disney. Like the characters are so cute. The outfits are so cute.
I'm so excited.
That's like one of my favorite things about the game is how cute you can make your character look. Yeah. And then like the decorating is really cool too. But
I'm eager about it. The one thing that holds me back from being super excited is I like Disney, but I don't have I'm not a massive diehard Disney fan, and I need something to hyper fixate on about Disney to like really, really get into the game. And so
I don't think you do.
I don't know.
I don't think you do.
You don't think so?
No, because like I'm a Disney fan and I don't think I'm a massive Disney fan. Like I'm a Pooh fan.
Right.
Like I like Winnie the Pooh. Like I love the Disney movies and I do. Like I've seen almost every movie that there are characters, but like Princess and the Frog is there, Tiana's there, like you love the princesses, maybe it'll make you want to watch the movies, but like you've seen Mulan, like you've seen Monsters Inc., you've seen Toy Story, like That's Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse and Daisy and Donald and Goofy and like you know all of the basics and like you just as much as I do.
Right.
And then like you've got Scrooge McDuck and like you know all of those characters. Remy from Ratatouille.
That's
like
true.
You know all these people. And I think like you've seen Frozen. So
I've seen the first half of Frozen. That's it.
Listen, you'll be fine. And maybe it'll make you want to watch the movies. But like there are some characters in Disney Dreamlight Valley, like Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph and Jack Skellington. Jack Skellington from A Nightmare Before Christmas. Like it's a sin, but I haven't seen those either. And it's fine. I just don't interact with them all that much. Like, that's just not what you do then. Like, they're just not your people. Like,
fair.
Just like in Palia, where you're like, ew, I don't really like Kaleri. I'm not just going to talk. I'm just not going to talk to her a lot.
Okay. That makes sense.
Like, you really, like, interact with the characters that, like, you want to talk to. Like, find people that you like, or find the characters that you love hanging around and that you want to do their quests and stuff. Like, Hessian. Obviously, there's no romance. But, like, you'll be
princes?
Okay. Yes.
There are? Mm-hmm. Okay, well then that's like enough for me. I'll just chase them around.
I think you'll really like it. I'm really excited that you're getting into it. That's going to be fun. They have valley visits now, so people can come, like you get to decorate and then people get to visit your valley and like see your valley. Yeah, like I could run around your valley with you. It's like similar to Animal Crossing where like I could come over and visit yours and you could come over and visit mine.
That would be cute.
So it is. And then there's like little challenges you can do every week too, where you like decorate a room. Like I think you would love this. Like in Disney Dreamlight Valley, there are microtransactions. So you can like, you don't have to do them, right? Like you don't have to at all. Totally fine. Like there's like little extra like furniture and like there's like houses and some stuff you can buy with real money, but like you don't need to. But what's cool in Disney Dreamlight Valley, which I like, and I wish Paley would do something similar, is they have this thing called Dream Snaps, which is essentially like a competition that they host each week. And you have to set up like a room or like a scene and decorate it and then dress your character up and take a picture and post it. And then you can win the in-game currency. And then you never have to spend a dime on the game. And so many people who like are like, I'm not really a good decorator, still make so many moonstones. They like make all this in-game currency. So like you don't even have to like, You
That
like
sounds fun.
decorating. Like, you know
do.
you're good at decorating. You know that, like, if you design something and posted it, people would probably like it. So there's, like, that's a fun challenge. Like, did you
I
do
like
the
this
Dream
idea.
Snap this week? So
Okay.
I think you'll really like it.
That could be my Finch thing.
It could.
Do a dream snap.
Do a Dream Snap.
That would be good.
There's
that,
one
that
each
could be
week.
like a weekly reoccurring
I will
thing for
say
me.
I have never done one,
Okay.
but I know I could.
Well,
I just
okay.
never have. But people
could be
swear
good.
by them. People swear by them and say that
Okay.
it's like the best way to make moonstones in Dreamlight Valley if you don't want to spend money. So,
Gorgeous.
um,
I'm excited. I need to just create my person and get through the first like learning
Mhm.
curve of the game again. But I read through the like overview
Mhm.
of what they talked about in the showcase, and I have questions for you and thoughts.
Okay. So yes, so to kind of break it into two, we have a new free update coming out for base game on December 4th called
Okay.
So Delightful, SEW.
Sewing. Yeah.
So Delightful, and it's Sally from A Nightmare Before Christmas,
Correct.
which you haven't seen, I haven't seen. Jack Skellington is in it. I think
That's Oogie
Sally,
Boogie. That's our little
okay, our
Boogie
little
guy.
ghost guy
yes,
from the
our ghoul.
from the-
Our ghoul. I think that's
ghoul.
Oogie Boogie.
So Sally is coming, and I
Okay.
think she is like Jack Skellington's partner. I don't know. I think they're like a
Cute.
thing. So that'll be fun. So that's great. I don't really know who she is, but like I ought to watch the movie and learn who she is before this update comes out. Obviously, so there's this thing called Star Paths in Dreamlight Valley, which is like
Yes.
they're open for a limited time, blah, blah, blah. Hopefully this wasn't one of your questions, but
No.
you can like pay, you can put moonstones in and like unlock a star path, and then you get to do like different challenges to unlock different items.
Mhm.
So that's always a really fun thing to do.
Okay.
Something, and this is all parts of the new update. There's going to be a new star path. I think the thing that people are probably most excited about right now is that in Disney Dreamlight Valley, as you unlock these characters, like you get Timon and Pumbaa to move to your valley, you get Simba and Nala, you get like all of these characters moving into the valley all the time. And as you invite each of these characters, you have to like place a house for them. So it's like, okay, well, they can't move in until they have a house.
Okay.
So you've got to dedicate portions of your valley to all of these character houses. So some people are
Interesting.
like, yo, like my valley is full. Like I have it decorated. Like I don't have a room for Timon and Pumbaa's house. Like it looks how I want it to look. Like I don't have room for
I don't
them.
want to add their house.
And so many people are like, or the houses like don't fit the aesthetic, and they're like, I want this person, but like their house is not the vibe.
it's like
a
a mud pit or something for Pumbaa.
Yeah. So a lot of people have been kind of like, and like griping that like we need more space. Like we're running out of space in the valley, and like I just don't like the vibe of some of these.
Right.
They added this thing, and you might, having watched it, know, but this thing called floating islands.
Yes. Uh-huh.
So from what I understand, the floating island is just going to be like a copy, but like floating above your valley where you can throw those houses you don't want to look at, and like design like a little neighborhood and just leave it up there, and all those houses can go up there, and you can just like leave it be. And so I think that is huge. I think that's
absolutely
huge.
I haven't played the game much. I interpreted that as like you get a separate plot that you can decorate on. And so it's almost like you want Timon and Pumbaa, make them their own little floating island of safari stuff or whatever fits their theme. You want Hercules? Cool. Go put the Acropolis like up there. Don't put it in the middle of your like lavish
your
little
swamp.
Disney World. You know what I mean?
Right. Or you're like well decorated like Main Street. You're like, no.
Next to my carousel? No.
Yes.
Something off the decorating part that I really liked, the 16-degree rotation.
I was just going to say that.
How cool is that? You can turn buildings.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I wish Paleo would do that.
Yeah. That's something that, like, even like with little items that you can decorate, you haven't been able to it's like just been a 4-way rotation. Like you can't put things on angles.
Right.
And so being like the other day, I was trying to place a bike down and do like a little cute little bike, like a little yellow bike on an angle.
Yep.
And it could only be straight. And I was like,
come on. It's so frustrating.
I don't want that bike like that.
That's so frustrating.
So excited. So like as soon as I saw that, I was like, that's amazing. That's a big change. So I'm very, very excited for that. And then we also saw, they gave us a little bit of a sneak peek at what next year will look like.
Yes. That's where I have questions.
Okay.
I'm
so
freaking
do you want
out.
to ask? So they said, we don't know. We don't know anything. We know early 2025, we saw Jasmine's tiara and Aladdin's hat.
A whole new world.
We saw
Aladdin.
Jasmine and Aladdin. So I would assume maybe they have a door in the castle and we're going to go get them and invite them. And that would be my guess. We saw spring 2025.
Which is the most exciting part, right? This is what made me buy the game.
This is my question. For me, but yes.
This is my question. This is why I bought the game. Spring 2025. Step into a land of wonder. There's a Cheshire cat in a tree. Is it Alice in Wonderland?
I would assume.
I have goosebumps.
But you have to remember characters like we might get Cheshire Cat, but no Alice. We might get.
That's okay.
Yeah, you're gonna get like,
as long as it's not like Queen of Hearts and nothing else.
I would assume because we saw the Cheshire Cat, we'll get the Cheshire Cat.
And there's no Alice in Wonderland in the game right now?
No.
Oh my God, it's so heartbreaking.
No. There's no Winnie the Pooh. Are you kidding me? Don't even give me gripe about heartbreak. Don't even start. Oh my God, it's so heartbreaking.
It's so sad. Where's Alice?
Oh, have you been playing the game for 2 years and your literal obsession isn't in the game? No. Yeah, don't give me that. There's not even a hint of Winnie the Pooh on the roadmap.
I'm dying. I can't breathe right now.
Coming at me with emotion.
I'm so sad there's no Alice in Wonderland in a game I've never played.
I hate you. And I'm sitting here like, this is my happy place. This is the thing I do for myself. Okay. So
Alice is coming. Yay.
Maybe coming. I'm so happy for you.
This is so great. And then it's not like so the happy. Winter or like the end of the year is my other favorite Disney princess coming.
It'll be
hint.
Wait, end of the year.
The Storybook Vale.
Oh, yeah. Well, hold on. So then we have Cheshire Cat Spring 2025. Yep. Summer 2025, we saw a hint of Peter Pan. So
is that what that was?
It was like a little feather coming out of the sand. The only reason I knew that was because somebody, like, we watched it together in stream and I was like, wait, was that, everybody was like, Peter Pan. And I was like, wait, where? Wait, and it was like his little like feather coming out of the sand. So it was Peter Pan.
Oh, I thought it was Sleeping Beauty.
No, just wait. What do you mean?
I thought is Sleeping Beauty in the game?
No.
I thought it was Sleeping Beauty's like profile. Like I thought they were hinting that in summer we get Sleeping Beauty.
You're thinking of the wrong thing. We're thinking of different things. We're talking about different things.
Are we?
Yes. Because then, so that is all free update stuff. So like that was the roadmap for free updates for next year is Jasmine and Aladdin, Cheshire Cat, Peter Pan, and then
I love these free updates then.
In the DLC, which will come out November 20th of this year, called The Storybook Vale, that will come out in 2 parts. So we're going to get part 1 on November 20th when it releases.
Okay.
And the last DLC, the one that you just purchased, that came out in 3 parts. So we got part 1. Cow. We got part 1 when it released. We got like a second big update, and then we got a third big update.
Okay.
So with each of those updates, like more of the like story unlocked. So more of the story unlocked, you were able to like get new characters, that sort of thing. So they announced, obviously, this is only going to release in 2 parts as opposed to 3 parts. And the part 1, I don't think we got a date for part 2. I think maybe they said next summer for part 2.
I saw summer 2025.
2025.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what's cool about these DLCs is that you have your main valley. massive.
Right.
Like you have different realms that you unlock. You have like different areas that you have to work towards unlocking, and then you can decorate and like put new characters there and move things around. The DLC is like, okay, copy and paste, but like redo completely. Like, so it's the same thing. So like you go in and you have to unlock in this DLC the same as the one you just purchased. Like you get into the main area, and then from there you have to start unlocking the different biomes and the different realms. So they're massive. Like the DLCs are huge. And so I think we're going to get like part 1, which to me seems like in the last one, and you already know this, I'm not spoiling anything, but Jafar, like the villain from Aladdin, is kind of the main. It's Jafar, Gaston, and oh my gosh, how am I forgetting your name? Long-haired Rapunzel from Tangled. I'm like, long hair girl. It's Rapunzel, Gaston, and Jafar are like, and then kind of Eve from Wall-E. Those are like the main characters you meet in the DLC that you currently have.
Got it. Okay.
In this one, I think Hades is going to be our main villain in part 1.
Which is cool.
Really cool. And then our main characters are going to be Merida and Flynn Rider from Tangled, which you've seen Tangled because we just watched that together.
Tangled is probably one of my, I mean, I haven't seen a lot, but Tangled is highly up there.
High on that list. It's cute. So we'll get Flynn and Merida, which I think is going to be really cute. Hades from Hercules.
Flynn Rider is going to be invited to my valley. Okay. Let me just put that out there right now. He's going to be living next to my house.
Yeah.
Just saying.
What's cool is that you can have like multiple houses. So you can have like a house on the main valley. You can have a house in the DLC. You can have a house in one biome of the DLC and have like another house. It's the same house, but like you can put like basically shells of your house in multiple locations. So like you can have a house on this side of the map and this side of the map, and you can go into it from like wherever. And it's the same inside, but like you can access it from like these different points, which is really nice.
Very fun.
But what I am so excited about are the 2 worlds. 3. I think it's 3 new biomes. We're getting like a glowy, mushroomy biome. So cool. We're getting which I think is so cool and like nostalgic for us, like a Greek realm where there's like olive trees and it's like very ancient Greek themed realm, like an ancient Mediterranean. So cool. Obviously that's going to go along with like the Hercules theme.
Yep.
And then the one I think I am the most excited for is the like bookish dark like academia
tree theme. Books. Like it's a tree, but it's a bookshelf all in one.
It's like a dark academia themed biome. And I'm amazing. Like, oh my gosh, this is everything I want.
Yes.
So I think, there's a new tool, there's the Royal Net, whatever. Excited about that. You get to like catch little things.
Those snippets.
The little origamis.
They're like little paper birds. They're super cute.
I think I don't want to say this like presumptuously, preemptively. Preemptively is the word I'm thinking of.
Okay.
I don't want to say this preemptively, but I like the vibes of the new biomes more than I like the vibes of the biomes in A Rift of Time. So I'm really excited because like A Rift in Time has like the desert and then kind of like it's like the desert and then like kind of like it's called like the Grove area. So it's kind of like a jungly, like it's cute.
Interesting.
It's like a jungly, woodsy area, and I like them. But I think that like the mushrooms and the dark academia and the like ancient Greek areas, like those are really speaking to my soul.
I feel like those 3 like almost summarize the 2 of us. I don't know why. Like for me, I was most excited about the mushroom one because it's like glowy, fairy, pixie hollow. Like I want to live there.
Dark academia books, please.
Like that's the 2 of us. You're the books one. I'm this little like fairy girl. And then there's the Greek one, which is like
our experience.
Our experience together is Greece. Yeah. And I'm like, was this made for us? So it was almost like a moment I had when I saw him. I was like, okay, so I'm gonna go buy this game right now.
I'm so excited.
I think I don't know, again, never played. pets. You can have pets. And are they
The
introducing
little baby Pegasus.
Pegasus, who is so cute.
So cute.
I want him.
One of the things that, I was talking about like moonstones, there are some things you can buy with the in-game currency, whatever. Something that you could buy with the in-game, obviously Winnie the Pooh's not in the game yet, but something that you could buy with in-game currency a couple of weeks ago was a Winnie the Pooh backpack. It was a lounge fly that was Winnie the Pooh. And so we were like, and everybody immediately came running into stream to tell me, they were like, Teddy, did you see? And I was like, no. So I immediately like quit playing Palea, went into Dreamlight Valley, bought the backpack. And it was like, I got the backpack. It was like a bundle. So you get the backpack plus a little like white fox that also has a Winnie the Pooh backpack on. So right now, my pet that follows me around everywhere, it's just like the pet in Palea. They do nothing, but they're just cute.
They just walk around with you? Okay.
Yeah. So the pet that I have right now is a little white fox wearing a Winnie the Pooh backpack, and it's so really cute. And I have like the matching Pooh backpack on. So I will never take that off. And I stand by that statement, Disney, until you bring Winnie to the game.
I'm sitting here wondering right now, what is going to happen in your world the moment that they announce like
meltdown,
the 100, right? Like
meltdown.
I don't know how to even like fathom what that's going to look like.
I'm like tearing up right now. So I'm like getting hot behind my eyes. I have been saying, a lot of the characters get introduced through a door in the castle. So like you just go in, you talk to them, like you experience a little bit of like the realm, and then you walk out and you're like, whatever. Like basically they come to your valley and you like really never go back into the realm at all.
Right.
And then there's like other characters that you get introduced to through these DLCs where like they have a whole area. And I think that Winnie the Pooh deserves a DLC.
Oh, for sure. I feel like absolutely.
Like, the 100 Acre Wood could be like they did the desert for Aladdin. Yep. They did like the tangled forest for Rapunzel. Like we need the 100 Acre Wood.
I think
for Pooh and Friends.
Absolutely think that would be a thing.
Like I don't know if this is just my bias talking, but like Pooh deserves more than a door in a castle. He deserves a whole biome.
I mean, Pooh's been around forever, and I only really know Pooh from you and getting my daughter into it because of you. I imagine having like my daughter's favorite character is Lumpy, the Heffalump, like the cute little purple elephant, and having a little Lumpy trotting around would be so dang cute. So
just
like
picture like a little piglet or like a little Eeyore moping around.
An Eeyore
or like Tigger bouncing on his
fun.
Tail. Oh my gosh.
I think it would be really,
they're missing
really
out.
Cute.
They're missing out.
But maybe they're saving. Like maybe this is their plan all along. Like they have to save some really big something for people.
So that it pulls people. I mean, but we're still missing so much. Like we don't have Snow White. We don't have the Seven Dwarves. We don't have Cinderella. We're missing a lot. There's like a lot of there's no Cinderella. There is, but this is what I'm saying. This is what I want to say. And I was saying this is why I'm like, Cheshire Cat doesn't necessarily mean Alice, but we have Fairy Godmother. No Cindy.
Oh, that's interesting. I
strange.
think if it were me, and again, biased, I like Alice in Wonderland. She, to me, deserves her own little space because Wonderland is like the most magical thing in the world to me. So like, I think that should be a big deal. Okay. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I want Wonderland. Okay. I want to go down a rabbit hole and I want to find the little white rabbit and I want to follow him into Wonderland and I want to get lost there. So we'll see. But I first have to create my character.
I feel like with what we are getting in terms of, I think because Jasmine and Aladdin, Cheshire Cat, and Peter Pan are announced as parts of the free updates, they will be doors. So they're not going to get their own land. The ones that get their own land are the ones that come in the DLCs. So I'm fine paying for a Winnie the Pooh DLC. I don't know if that'll happen because he's so big, but like the only reason we got like a whole Aladdin world and a whole Tangled world was because of the DLC. Everybody who comes in through the free base game basically is coming through a door now. Like we got Mulan, but she came in through a door. And so like because they said Jasmine and Aladdin, Cheshire Cat, Peter Pan were coming as free updates and like to the base valley, I don't see them like they're not going to I don't think they're adding more biomes to the valley. They may. They may, but I think they'll probably come through doors.
Yep. I guess we'll see. But I'm excited. I'm excited.
You can always this was like me being cranky too, like like wanting more from the 100-Acre Wood, but like you can go to the Wonderland whenever you want. Like I could go to like we got we got Buzz and Woody from Andy's bedroom. Like Andy has a whole like bedroom. You walk in and it's massive and you're like toy size.
Should. That's amazing.
It's like a big old bedroom that you have to do some like quests in and stuff. And you can go visit that whenever you want, like run around and hang out there. But so you can do the same with Wonderland, but I think those will probably be doors. Who knows?
Dang it. I can make her a floating island Wonderland. It's okay.
1,000%.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So on top of this new Dreamlight Valley kick and this update, I am very excited about it. I also had been looking into other games releasing before then over the next couple of weeks. So some of the November game releases. And there's a few I think that you would really like if you haven't heard of them. But also we now know that Stardew Valley is about to be available.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. November. Do we know when?
November 4th. Stardew Valley 1.6 is coming to console and mobile.
So this is
which is amazing.
A week, yeah.
No, this is like 5 days away.
Just a couple days, yeah.
This is like right around the corner. So that's really exciting because I feel like we've been waiting for that since earlier this year.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So
yeah, Mr. Teddy is so excited. Last weekend, he was like, I want to play some Stardew Valley. And I was like, no. I was like, the update's coming out in like a week.
Couple more days, yep.
And I was like, you are going to get sucked back into your current valley and then not going to want to restart the valley because you just put so much time into it. And I was like, but you're going to want to because the new update's coming out. And he was like, you're right. So
yep.
He also just found out he can play on his Xbox. So he is thrilled.
That's going to be amazing. So I'm excited about that. I say that and I've had the game on Steam and I have not played it once, but like whatever. I'm still excited about the opportunity.
I like mobile not mobile. I like handheld Stardew.
Yeah. I can't see myself. I mean, I can't see myself sitting down and playing it right here at my computer screen. It just doesn't feel right.
Covered up in a blankie on the couch. Yes.
Absolutely. So that's exciting. But the two games, there's two that really stood out to me. There's one that's coming out on November 7th. That's going to be on PC and consoles. And it's called The Magical Bakery. And you basically manage like a cozy magical bakery. That's simply all I know about it. That is all I know about this game. But the other one, it's on November 2nd. So this one's like 3 days away. It's early access through PC. So a PC game right now. But it's called Coffee Please. And it's essentially the same thing. But you manage and like build your own little coffee shop. I'm like, how fun does that sound? Talk about like sitting with, it's on the PC only. I was about to say sitting on the couch and playing it. But like, that's one where I could see myself maybe sitting at my computer and like having a coffee shop in the morning. And then that's it. Like, it's probably like a play for 20 minutes and move on. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it and I'm going to like it.
That's how I felt about the game Lemon Cake, which is like very similar. It's called Lemon Cake. I got it for my Nintendo Switch. And I do like it, but it's the same. Like, you run a bakery. And you cook. It's like you have to like manage the customer flow, but also bake cinnamon rolls and bread. And you have to like have like things out on the display. It's not like a decorating game. It's more of like a bakery management game where you have to like cook and have things out and like have customers and take their orders and like take their money. And I really liked it. I haven't played it in a long time, but I got it for my Switch in maybe like June. And I really liked it. It was fun.
Cute. I feel like these will be very similar. And I've never played a game like that. And something about them just sounds kind of fun right now.
You need
getting
to
into winter and like on a morning where I don't have much going on and I can just come sit here with a coffee while serving virtual customers coffee. Ooh, sounds good. So
It's a
much
full
fun
balance.
stuff.
So much fun
right
stuff. So much fun
But-
stuff. I know this was a long episode, but this was a fun one. Thank you
We had
for
so
listening to me
much.
yap.
Oh my God. Of course. And I'm so excited to have you ignore me for the rest of the night, and probably
continue
tomorrow
to do
I'll
so.
text you. If you want to play Fortnite, I promise you I will say yes. So
Download it. You have to
Text me.
download it. I will.
I'll do that after I create my character for Dreamlight Valley, because that's what I'm going to go do right now.
We'll do that simultaneously. Have it downloading.
Great point.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And thank you everyone for listening as always. It was great catching up with you, and we will talk to you next week.
Bye, friends.